Did the UK government try to change disability benefits without telling the full truth? A shocking new ruling from the High Court has stopped a major government plan that could have made it harder for disabled people to get financial support. This decision has shaken the entire country. It has exposed the real reason behind the proposed changes, and it's not what many expected. Did the government try to save billions by cutting support for disabled people? What does this mean for people who rely on disability benefits? Is this battle really over, or will the government try again? Stay with us as we explain everything step by step, what happened, what's next, and what you can do to protect your rights. But before we begin, let's hear from you. Do you think the UK's disability benefits system is fair? Comment below and share your thoughts. What just happened? For years, the UK government's disability benefits system has been criticised for being difficult, unfair, and confusing. Many people have struggled to get the support they need. Recently, the government announced big changes to the system. They plan to remove the Work Capability Assessment, WCA, which decides if a person qualifies for disability benefits. The government said this change would make things easier for disabled people. But critics argued that it was just a way to reduce the number of people who qualify for benefits, helping the government save money. The big problem: the government's public consultation process, the way they collected opinions and feedback from people, was not fair. A legal case was brought against the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, and on January 16, 2025, the High Court ruled that the consultation was unlawful. This means the government cannot go ahead with the changes right now. The Limited Capability for Work, LCW, benefit is a lifeline for people who cannot work due to long-term health conditions or disabilities. The government planned to scrap the WCA, which is the test that helps decide who qualifies for this benefit. What the government said: the change would simplify the system and make it easier for disabled people. They claimed that scrapping the WCA would allow more people to get help from the universal credit system instead. What critics warned: by removing the WCA, fewer people would qualify for benefits, which would save the government billions. Disabled individuals might be forced into job-seeking programs when they are not able to work. The government did not clearly explain how these changes would affect people financially. What the High Court found: the court agreed with the critics, stating that the consultation was unlawful because the government did not provide enough information about the financial impact on disabled people. The consultation process was misleading, making it seem like the changes were only positive. The voices of disabled individuals were not properly considered. Meet the activist who took the government to court. One of the key people behind this legal challenge was Ellen Clifford, a well-known disability rights activist. She saw the real dangers of these changes and decided to take legal action. Thanks to her efforts, the High Court ruled against the government, forcing them to pause their plans. Justice Carver, who delivered the verdict, stated that the DWP had failed to be honest and had not given the public the full picture about what the changes really meant. This case has been described as a huge victory for disabled people in the UK. But the question is, will the government try again with a new plan? Now that the court has ruled the consultation unlawful, here's what it means. The current system stays in place for now. Disabled people can still apply for LCW benefits through the WCA. The government must reconsider its approach. They cannot move forward with the changes unless they go through a fair and legal consultation process. A national conversation has started. More people are paying attention to how disability benefits are handled in the UK. However, the fight is not over. There is a chance that the government will try to introduce a new version of these changes later. That's why it is so important to stay informed and make sure your voice is heard. Why is the disability benefits system so problematic? This case highlights a much bigger issue. The UK's disability benefits system is broken. Too many people struggle to get the help they need. Assessments can be unfair, forcing people to prove their disabilities repeatedly. Many disabled people feel ignored or mistreated by the system. This ruling is a step in the right direction, but it does not fix the bigger problems in the system. What do you think? Has the UK government done enough to support disabled individuals? Comment below and share your experiences. What can you do? You might be wondering, how can I help? Here's what you can do right now. Stay informed. The government may try again, so follow the latest news on this topic. Speak up. If you or someone you know has been affected by disability benefits issues, share your story. Support disability rights groups. Organisations like Inclusion London and Disability Rights UK are fighting for fairer policies. Write to your MP, let them know that you care about this issue and want fair disability benefits. The more people speak up, the harder it will be for the government to ignore the issue. Final thoughts: is this really a win? This ruling is a big deal. It shows that the government cannot make changes without a fair and honest process. But let's be clear, the government might try again. Disabled people are still facing major struggles. The system still needs major improvements. This is why your voice matters. The fight for fair benefits is not over, it's just beginning. So let's hear from you. Do you think the High Court made the right decision? Should the government rethink the entire disability benefit system? What changes would you like to see? Drop a comment below and let's keep this conversation going. And don't forget, subscribe for updates. Turn on notifications so you don't miss new videos. Share this video with others who need to know what's happening. Together, we can fight for a system that is fair, honest, and truly supportive for those who need it most. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.